We are exploring Zadar, and Zadar is the town that we've chosen as a base camp. Yeah, for this trip.
Yep, it's been really great. There are lots of good restaurants, cafes, and good beach, and you can snorkel. And
yeah.
I think it's 80,000 people here, so it's not huge and expensive. It's fine.
Yeah, the prices are really good. It's like half or a third of Danish prices, which are a little high compared to the dollars, of course, but it's still pretty cheap.
Ice cream is extremely cheap. This one is Snickers ice, which is my favorite. A burrito for the boat trip.
Zadar is the perfect location for exploring the more than 100 islands nearby, including the famous naked islands Cornadi National Park. There are 7 ferry routes from Zadar, and renting a private boat like we decided to do isn't too expensive. It will give you a whole day of snorkeling, swimming and island hopping. But as you know, I'm not that sea strong, so I stayed behind to explore Zadar on my own. Zadar's naval power used to rival Venice and was even ruled by the Venetian Republic for long periods. This isn't visible many places in the city, but when you enter from the harbor, you can see the Lion of St. Mark's, the famous symbol of Venice, is sculpted on the gate into town. This old fortress has been turned into a beautiful park. So there's actually a lot of green spaces to go to and cool down if you feel a little too warm in the narrow, hot streets. I don't know about you guys, but I think that those buildings look like something that's taken out of a movie set. It's old, but it's just the right amount of old and worn down, and just the right amount of super cute. It's so funny. And they even have their laundry drying out the window. It's like, just as it should be. This part of Croatia was actually part of Italy up until the end of the Second World War, which is pretty recent. And that might explain the really heavy Italian influence. I feel like it's a little slice of Italy when you walk around. There's a really strong cafe culture. They drink tons of coffee here. They have pizza places and pasta everywhere, and it's really good quality. Olives, olive oil, all that good stuff. So it's kind of like a little slice of Italy, only it's cheaper and less crowded. It's the famous truffle, tartufi. And they find it in the woods, right?
Yes, pigs and trained dogs.
Ah, truffle dogs.
Yes, dogs that find it, they're really expensive.
Yeah.
Like 10,000 euros or something.
For the dog. Mm-hmm. I was just in that shop with all local produce, and she said that there's 2 kinds of truffles. One that's white and one that's the normal black one. The black one is not as good as the white one. So that was interesting. I learned something today. Yay! This is like a jewelry area or something. Every other shop has jewelry. It's pretty crazy. There are so many people here shopping. Ugh, I'm really not a big fan of shopping. It's too stressful somehow. I don't know why so many people really like it. I'm not one of them. After the Second World War, this area was really damaged and just patched together with a lot of ugly concrete. So in the early 2000s, Zadar decided to build two functional art installations, the sea organ and the greeting to the sun. At the end of this dock, they have the sea organ, which are pipes that have been installed into this dock. So when the waves come crashing in, they push the water in, and then the pipes, the pressure in there makes it give out this sound. So you can't really play it, but the water and the ocean is playing the organ. It's kind of fun. It gives it this really cool ambience when you're just sitting here. And they built these steps so you can sit down by the ocean, and I think I'm just gonna sit here and relax for a little bit. Enjoy the really, really gorgeous view of all these small islands. I found where the sound comes out. There are these little slats in the steps. Look at this. The sea organ is really fun, but I bet that the people who live right up there, they probably get a little nuts from hearing it all the time. It was just like 4 huge waves, and that's making it really loud. Zadar is really such a calm, peaceful, and safe place. We haven't seen or heard of any pickpockets whatsoever. At the very end of the dock, they have this greeting to the sun installation, which is all solar panels, and it's completely empty during the day, and then during the night the lights switch on. That's generated by the solar power, and it becomes this whole light show that people jump around on, and it's really funky and really fun. I can't wait till the whole world is powered by solar, wind, and wave power. That'll be a good day. This city is actually really old. Zadar was a Liberian settlement first laid out in the 9th century BC. They were known as great sailors, merchants, and with a little side business in piracy. They fought off Greek colonization for a long time, but eventually the Romans invaded the area. There's this huge area, and they have all of these like leftovers from ancient buildings and temples and whatnot, and it looks like, kind of looks like it's like a stone graveyard. So you can come and see, they're really quite pretty, some of them. This is the remains of a Roman forum, commissioned by the first Roman Emperor Augustus, and was the biggest in all of Croatia. Yesterday I walked past here and there was a bunch of kids just jumping around on them, so I guess this is where you can really touch history. No fences, nothing. Oh wow, those looks like ancient coffins. Or maybe they used them for water. Let's hope they only contain water and wine and not people. Tonight we're not really celebrating anything, but we booked a table at this restaurant, and it's the only restaurant that was recommended in both of our guidebooks. So we think it's really good. It's seafood and it's located right on the harbor. So it's a gorgeous view and it looks really good inside. Look at that ship out there.
Yeah, it's perfect local wine from this area around Zadar, and the perfect surroundings.
Exactly.
Sitting here at the sunset, enjoying a great dinner, hopefully.
Yeah,
probably.
Black risotto.
I like it a lot. I like that it creates so much interaction between the people who are experiencing this.
Do you think it's just programmed? It's not.
I'm quite sure it's programmed. I don't think it has like that the motions of the people have any effect on the way that the light is changing. No.
It's pretty cool. Very cool. I feel like I'm in Matrix. We always have new adventures coming up, so don't forget to subscribe to join us and see where we're heading next.